we are live. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Respect the Craft. This is episode number 88, and we are joined once again by the evil doctor himself, DR.Redacted. Good evening, doctor. How's it going?
Well, I'm here with you, so it's pretty fucking terrible.
I figured you would say something like that, but I'm happy to see you, or at least hear you, I should say, because
you're probably
totally
used to a lot of people saying that to you.
Yeah, I don't know why. I try to be nice here. I'm cordial here on the podcast, but I don't get it. But again, I was gonna say it's lovely to hear you because you have insisted to not be seen. You don't want to be on camera, especially not promoting the show. So
listen, Raymundo, you don't pay me enough to be on camera.
Well, I'm sorry about that. Again, we don't have much of a budget here. I'm sorry.
Well, time is money, so let's get down to it, Mundo.
Well, let's do that. This is why we're here, everyone. We're going to be talking about all things violence and suffering, awful things that will be streaming live this Wednesday on IWTV. It's the world premiere coming to you live at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific, and we have a stacked card to talk about with a match that actually featured DR.Redacted as well. We're going to be talking about all that and so much more. So, Doc, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Come on. I've been ready.
Again, my apologies.
I'm literally on vacation, and you're bothering me with this shit. Let's go.
Hey, I'm sorry, Doctor. Again, we have to talk wrestling here. We got to talk everything. So let's start with this one. Let's go with a tag team match. Let's talk about Doomfly taking on Wasted Youth here. Doomfly, the team of Eli Everfly and Delilah Doom against Dylan McKay and Marcus Mathers. A great tag team.
It's TV's little couple versus the Twinks, the swoopy-haired Twinks. All right. Yeah, it was actually a pretty great match. I'm not gonna lie, but we have the real life partners, and then we have the guys who have hair in front of their face.
Again, that's good. I can't wait to see that live this Wednesday. Again, it looks great tag team match. I can imagine high flying action, fast paced action. A match you guys are gonna want to see live. And again, there's a reason. That's perfect right there. There's a reason why Wasted Youth was taken all the way to the other side of the states. You usually see them in the tri-state. Definitely going to be a good match. You guys are going to want to check out this Wednesday.
East Coast, West Coast beef. It's back. Let's go.
Hey, gotta love it. But let's get into this one now. This is a matchup I wanted to talk about because it features one of the legendary of the Fatu and Hawaii lineage. You have the Samoan dynasty in full effect in violence and suffering, as you have Jacob Fatu taking on a whole different boy, Jimmy Lloyd.
Okay, starting with Jimmy. The guy, first of all, does it all, which is wild, whether it's death match or wrestling or just any crazy shit. But let's be honest, he looks like his name would be Abner. Doesn't he look like an Abner? Come on, Mundo. Get beyond me on this one.
I don't want to disagree. I guess, yeah.
It's a suitable name for someone like Jimmy Lloyd. You look at him and just replace Jimmy Lloyd with just Abner. It makes sense.
Well then,
we're popping ourselves now.
VXS, I guess, not a fan of you, Doc. I was laughing at the comment. Just straight up.
Oh, I didn't see the comment.
Doc.
I'm not looking at that shit.
Damn.
Oh, well, sick. Fuck you guys too. But going back to Fatu, that dude he's another one who's got it all and can do it all. But it's crazy because the guy was on MLW, and the fact that he made a name for himself on a shitty platform like MLW and actually made a name for himself out of something that sucks like MLW is awesome.
I guess you're not a fan of MLW, huh, Doc?
I mean, does anyone even watch it? I mean, I think everyone was excited when he was on it, and like they all thought it was like the coolest shit, but I don't think anybody actually watches MLW. But also, have you ever seen a guy that size who does the moonsault that like nicely? Like, don't get me wrong, there's been big guys who do that moonsault, but he does that double jump shit. I mean, it looks sick.
Yeah, he definitely is very innovative and especially, again, very agile for that size. Like, I've gotten to see a few Jacob Fatu matches, even getting to call one recently. And
like, which I bet was awesome.
Really was.
And like coming from like one crazy person, like he's definitely somebody you look at me, you're like, this dude would go all the way. He will fuck you up.
Definitely will. And again, with Jimmy Lloyd, though, I feel like this is one of those matches that usually when Jacob Fatu faces someone, you'll see they're a little frightful in that ring. They're not as pleased to want to step in, but I don't know if Jimmy's ever scared of his opponent.
I think when someone gave Jimmy that, like, the moniker of a different boy, they were like, "Nah, you're just different, dude." Like, so, like, he's different. Like, he lives up to his nickname. He's just different. Whether you want to take that in a good way or a bad way, the guy's just different.
Definitely is. Again, that's why he's a different boy. That's exactly why he's
different
a different kind of boy. But there you go. That's a matchup. I can't wait to see how they tear that house down. And again, how violent I can get. Because, again, that's going to be something. But let's go into this one now. Let's go into a matchup that I'm looking forward to see because I want to know who's answering the invitational here. As it's Kevin Blackwood's.
Keep going.
It's Kevin Blackwood's Trap Fight Invitational here. I can't wait to see who answers the call because I'm hearing some rumblings. I'm hearing some names. I can't wait to see who it is. But what were you going to say about the person, Doc? Do you have any inside info you can give us?
It's someone that you're familiar with. It's someone that most of the never mind. I won't say that part. It's someone that I'm familiar with.
Okay.
And it's a guy. Yeah. So I said the gender. It's a guy. Everybody, watch out.
Well
it's a guy that delivers.
Ooh.
And I feel like sometimes he kind of gets a little overlooked. And he's another one who can do any style and he crushes it. But you'll have to watch and find out. And that's on Wednesday on IWTV after Dynamite.
Well, then I can't wait for that. Again, from what I'm hearing a lot
of. You got the smooth plug-in.
that's perfect. That's what we want. Again, guys, go check it out this Wednesday. It will be Awful Things. Again, streaming right after Dynamite. But yes.
But I'll say that match, though, was great. Like I said, I won't say who it was, but it was great. Oh,
no, definitely. You guys are going to have to tune in. We're not going to say who it is. But again, just look forward to a great contest. I'm hearing this matchup could have been just to throw in a pun there, maybe above the rest. It's a fight or flight style. You're gonna want to tune in. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and Kevin Blackwood has a Hank Hill tattoo. It's sick. And just he'll probably tell you a million times he's vegan. We get it.
Hey, he's got. They love to do that. I'm starting to notice a trend. I don't know what it is.
Hot take from Raymundo. Putting it out there.
Hey,
Raymundo hates vegans. He just
I do not. I do not hate vegans.
This is an anti-vegan podcast, apparently.
I lose all my vegan followers. That's it.
Dude,
but let's...
if you had any. Okay. They're all going to come to your throat now. But they won't eat it. Okay, moving on.
Let's move on to this one. This is an interesting contest here. As we have truly, it's been called the West Coast Classic, as you have Santana Jackson taking on a true icon when it comes to the independent circuit, a true bona fide legend in B-Boy.
The guy who would most commonly be considered the West Coast Homicide, which
really
I consider that. I think that's a compliment. Some people might not think it is, but I do. This was a last-minute replacement because Dark Sheik had to pull off, I believe. Is that who was originally there? Am I getting that right?
Yep.
I think so. Okay. And at first I was like, ooh, this is an interesting clash. And I think B-Boy looked at the same way when you watch the match. He's like, what the fuck is this? But it's good. I enjoyed it. It brings everything to the table, whether it's craziness, laughing, or gimmicks. It's well worth the watch.
Oh, definitely.
And if you have, and for new viewers, I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt you 100 more times, and I'll take pleasure in it. Yeah, keep laughing. We know. So Santana Jackson, though, if anyone's not familiar, it's when you say the name and you see the photo, it's everything that entails. I don't want to say like much more because I feel like for people that have never seen the spiel, that they need to see it before they hear about it. Because it's ridiculous, but in the best way.
No, I can imagine. I just getting to see a little bit of what Santana could do in that ring. I can only imagine when now you add in again that legend in B-Boy, mixing that style, what that's going to entail. And I just want to, that's something I'm looking forward to see on Wednesday, is just B-Boy's reaction to seeing what Santana Jackson does in that ring. Because again, B-Boy is another one of those that the same, he comes again from that same style like the Doghouse guys, that it's usually no fun and games. It's usually a fight.
It's like
in that ring.
That street strong style.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be something. I can only imagine how the crowd reacts to that. But again, now Isaac's saying, I don't get what it is. Well, now he's not to you at least. Now it's just to someone named Cube. He said, "Fuck the Cube." I don't know.
I don't know anything about that.
I don't know. I don't know who that is, but
yeah, who knows?
I don't know. But here we go. We got VXS saying, "Respect the spiel." There's a lot of spieling here.
Respect the spiel. All about the spiel. We love spiels. Give me more spiel. None from you, Raymundo. No spiels from the Mundo.
I'm just putting graphics on here. That's all I'm doing.
Mundo.
No, oh jeez. Let's not make that a trend, especially when we have a lot of people watching this. Let's not. Oh man. Let's keep it going here. Let's go into a matchup I can imagine you want to talk about. Let's talk about this one right here. As it's Fans Bring the Weapons happening this Wednesday. Again, you could check it out live on IWTV. It's DR.Redacted himself taking on Hunter Freeman. And I got to say, that Hunter Freeman guy looks like a great opponent, though.
Oof. Okay, so clearly this is the best match on the card. But
clearly,
also,
of course. That's why you're here on the podcast. I had to talk to the best match on the card.
Yeah, clearly. But the best part about this is, like, I didn't know it was going to be Fans Bring the Weapons until, like, a few days before. And then I was just like, damn, this is like, who fuck knows what these, like, psychopaths are going to bring. These fucking mutants or Morlocks, what they're going to bring to the show. And let me tell you, they didn't disappoint. They're bringing all kinds of goofy ass shit. Somebody brought a squeegee. Somebody brought a gun. No, nobody brought a gun. That'd be wild.
What?
That'd be insane.
I was gonna say, this is definitely a show you guys want to watch.
That time one got popped off. No, but somebody brought an oar, like, for a boat. I definitely got pelted with limes at one point.
Well done.
Let's just say tons of weird shit got brought to this, and then crazy stuff on top of that as well. Hunter Freeman, listen, I know, like, I'm a jerk and, like, everybody sucks except me, but that dude, he's got it. He's good. But, I'm just gonna, like, kick his ass like 100 times over the next, like, 10 years if I live that long. But dude, I'm like, I don't know if you realize he's a tall motherfucker. He's like a full glass of water. And the match is wild. It's ridiculous. I also may or may not do commentary mid-match, but who knows? You guess you'll have to watch and find out.
I was gonna say I thought I saw a photo of that, but I was like, well then, he does everything. He's trying to come for everything, guys.
On commentary with our friend Horsehead, who did songs with Lil Peep, and that's just like the song, the title of the show, Awful Things from Lil Peep. So there you go. It all comes full circle. It's all connected.
There you go. But here we go. We got some fire in the chat here. I want to say it's from Jaime Martinez. For some reason, the app does not want to show us who's saying it, but thank you. Thank you. He's saying VXS is fire. Then he says you're fire. So there you go. That's good.
Oh, I wish he was on fire, but moving on.
The views of DR.Redacted are not of Ray Sanchez. So.
Mr. Anti-Vegan Ray Sanchez. It's never been done.
It probably isn't. But again, I can't wait to see what happens. Again, I saw from some images, there was definitely some blood. There was some carnage.
There was just a little bit of that. And by a little bit, I mean more than a little bit.
I was going to say, when is there ever a little bit of blood in your matches? But again, we're going to have to wait and see on Wednesday. We're going to have to wait. I'm hearing this match is very electrifying as well. But we're going to want to tune in on Wednesday. So
you could definitely do the electric slide to this match.
Well then.
You definitely could never do the electric slide. Have you ever done the electric slide in your entire life?
I have at parties, yes. I think everyone has at least done it once.
Yeah, but you're not, like, capable of doing that kind of stuff. Did you do it? Did you really do it?
Yes, doctor. Yes.
Are you a Macarena guy? Spill it.
No.
We know you're anti-vegan. Are you anti-Macarena too? Oh, he's anti-Macarena. He got a thing against Latinos, apparently. Is the Macarena Latino? Is that like Spanish?
I believe it is. I'm not sure. It was originally.
Motherfucker doesn't even know. Listen to this guy.
Where is this podcast gone? Let's get into the next.
Nervous laugh. Yeah, come on. Let's
get into the next match here. Let's talk about this one. Let's talk about it is the battle of the Ace versus the Streak here, as it's Jordan Oliver going head to head with the Machine Brian Cage.
Oh, that's a dog.
That is a dog in the background. Yes, it is. I guess she's very excited about this matchup. Her name is Luna.
She's excited that I'm on the phone with you.
Maybe that's it. Maybe she's just excited to hear the doctor. That's all.
You said her name's Big Tuna?
Luna.
Oh, Luna, like Luna Fashawn.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You thought I was going to go somewhere with that, didn't you? I didn't, though. Nice.
I was wondering where this was going. I was like, here we go.
What kind of dog is it?
She's a Maltese.
Yeah, I can tell it's a little dog. It's a yip.
Basically, if you can hear the bark, then yeah. Well, let's get into this, because this is definitely no small matchup here. We broke the doctor.
Someone just actually said Big Tuna. That's it.
Oh man, that's the new name of the podcast. That's it.
The NTV just Big Tuna Sanchez. Oh shit. Okay, go back to this match. This is a bad match. It's not bad. It's pretty sick. For the record, I'm pro Jordan Oliver.
I think a lot of people are. Jordan Oliver definitely has made a huge name for himself in this last 2 years. Like, it's been
he was shredded in Japan. I don't know if you've seen those photos, but he's looking good. And it's crazy how he's like so young. He just moves in that ring so smooth. Mm-hmm. It's nuts. But yeah, this match was really good. I definitely think it shocked a lot of people. From a crazy ending that you'll have to watch and find out to see what it is. And man, I got to tell you, every time I see Brian Cage, I'm like, dude, this guy just gets bigger. Like, where's the thing in the back where you blow up the balloons? Like, someone's just blowing them up more and more. I thought I lost you there for a minute, Mundo.
You good, Doctor? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. You weren't answering, so I thought, I hadn't heard.
No, I was waiting for you to continue to just describe Brian Cage's size right here. Which who knows?
He's
by
not
Wednesday,
as big as Big Tuna, but he's big.
Oh man, who knows? Maybe by Wednesday's time, by the time the match is streamed, Brian Cage might be the next TNT champion. That's also a thing happening on Wednesday. So who knows?
Oh shit! Imagine he becomes TNT champion and then this match airs like right after. That'd be nuts.
That would be perfect timing.
Is that a thing? Can that happen? Yeah.
Who knows? This is where the guys at IWTV are like, let's reformat the show just to make sure Brian Cage is right after the TNT title match. Let's do that.
I'm not trying to plug AEW, but you should just watch this show and not AEW. Well, you watch AEW too. Who fuck cares?
Well, that's the perfect lead-in right there. Watch that show, then go straight to IWTV and check out this show because it's a stacked card, and we're still not done. We still have one more match we got to talk about that I've been saving here.
Okay.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Matthew Justice going head-to-head with JTG. And, wow. Just when I saw the announcement, because, again, unfortunately, it came with a little bit of last-minute card subject to change, but it turned out to still be an insane matchup here with Matthew Justice and JTG. Talk to us about this, Dr.
Yeah, and then when I saw the replacement, I went, holy shit, again. Because I was like, God damn, like, not to, like, blow VXS a little bit, but, dude, I was like, this is another fucking stacked-ass match. What the fuck? And, being, like, on, like, the card also, you're like, damn, now I really got to fucking, like, go balls to the wall. But you look at Justice, the dude's fucking nuts. In, like, the best way possible. But, like, he's a cuckoo. He's a psycho. You see him do all this crazy stuff on all these shows, and then on like right across from him is JTG, who I know everybody's like, oh, it's the guy from Crime Time and all this. The dude does not get enough credit. He is so like stupid good, and like as someone who may have faced him, when I had like a facial deformity or something, he can go, and like he can do it all. And like granted he like cheated like when he faced me or whatever, but that's it's old news. But like, man, this match was nuts. And it's all over the place, and that's, I guess, a spoiler. I don't know if it is. Who cares, right? You're gonna watch. You better watch. But
people are gonna watch this because, again, just for the idea of it. Like, again, it's JTG and Matthew Justice, match,
and it lives up to the hype. That's all I'm saying.
There you go. Well, you know what? I feel so bad because, again, I promoted that as the last match, which it is a main event caliber matchup right there. But I was looking at my run sheet here.
Missed the match.
I forgot a match. I did. I'm so sorry. I can imagine how sick this matchup is. Well, let's talk about it now. Hey, no one knows this.
Lay it on me, Mundo.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Starboy Charlie taking on the King of Strange himself, Arez. Which is funny. I think you and him need to fight over that nickname because you're a little strange yourself, Doc. I don't know, but.
Yeah, you can shut your goddamn mouth, but who cares, right? Whatever.
Well, that's what I'm supposed to do here. I'm supposed to.
They came here clearly to hear me talk.
Well, that is also true. But that's my job here. I'm the podcaster. I talk first.
Okay.
Then
Mundo.
But give us your thoughts on this one. She's gone now.
All right, well,
she did her yep.
Nah, that's a travesty. First off, Starboy Charlie, dude is so fucking young. It's insane. And he's that good. It's like disgusting. On the flip side, he has an awful haircut, but whatever. He's in like that homely stage of his life. He'll grow out of it, hopefully. He probably won't. And then you have Arez, who is fucking nuts. He's another one. He's another cuckoo, but like a good cuckoo. And I keep saying that, but who the fuck cares, right? But that's another guy who does it all, and it's nuts. Like whether he's at the Vegas VXS, blah, 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 where he's doing this death match with Drew Parker, or he's at this beating up some little kid. Like, it's sick.
Well then,
where'd you go, Mundo?
I'm still here. I'm trying to think about.
I know.
Just that last match.
I'm giving you the pass. Yeah, it's and like that's another match that could be a main event, and it's not the main event. That's the crazy thing. It could be the main event on any other card.
Hey, that's one of the good things about this card, and I hate to be the cliche, but any one of these matches could truly be a main event caliber matchup right there. And that's what you guys have to go check it out. This Wednesday, again, is going to be live on IWTV. Go check them out. It's going to be 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific. And again, is a stacked card. It also features, again, which I've been told, I don't know why, you're going to get to hear a live mic from DR.Redacted. Who gives this guy a live mic?
Yeah, because the doc is money. Money.
I like how I questioned VXS, but what happens? I technically just gave you a live mic here, which you could say whatever you want technically.
Oh,
on the air.
Also, by the way, I'm gonna put this out there because I want to find out who these people are. So someone comes over to my merch table. Well, I have one of my minions working the merch booth, and my minion was like, "Hey, you coming here to buy a shirt or something?" And they were like, "No, but DR.Redacted would have somebody selling his merch." And he's like, "I don't know what that means. It's like, did you want merch or?" And they're like, "No, we don't want to buy merch from him because he's controversial." And it's like, and my minion was like, "Did you guys just come here to like talk about him when he's not here to me?" And they were like, "Well, maybe." What the fuck does that mean, maybe? So whoever you dorks are, I want you to reveal yourselves because that's some bitch shit. Yeah, I just called somebody out on your podcast, Raymundo. It's the most crazy shit that's ever going to happen in your life.
Well, hopefully they're listening and reveal yourselves. Let us know.
They fucking better
who
be.
Thinks DR.Redacted is controversial. Who would say a statement like that?
Yeah, but, who comes over and wants to do a drive-by insulting?
It's just the most random thing at a show. Ridiculous. It's like, let me go to their merch booth, not tell the guy straight up. Let me tell whoever's selling his merch. Yeah, this guy's very controversial. And of course, he would have someone sell. What does that even mean?
Raymundo, I don't like you. I think you're ugly as shit, but I'm going to agree with you. Like, that's wild. That's like the goofiest fucking goof shit. That's some goof troop. You have joined Goofy's family. Welcome to the goof troop. We always stick together. I don't stick together with you. You stick together with them.
But, well, God, VXS is finding that. There you go. VXS is putting fire emojis there because he knows you're hot right now.
Okay.
I know you're on fire.
So when's the show debut again? Hey, Mundo, come on, roll it back. When does the show debut?
That will be this Wednesday. this Wednesday live on IWTV. That will be this Wednesday, October the 5th. 10 p.m.
You said this
Eastern
Wednesday
Standard.
so many times.
We got to make sure we let them know it's this Wednesday.
What about Pacific and Western time? What do you got for that? Is that called Western time?
I'm not sure. I do know it'll be 7.
Okay, well,
7 Pacific. It's 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. You guys have your time there.
No, it's not 7 p.m. Eastern. Or what time is it Eastern again? Say it right.
10 p.m. Eastern.
There you go.
10 p.m. Eastern, just like the time that this podcast. Did I?
Yeah,
my bad. Well, again, you guys are seeing the poster right there if you guys are watching. If you guys are listening, my bad. It's 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Go check out the show. It's going to be right after AEW. So if you're watching AEW, right after, tune into IWTV, and you're going to have another great show to check out. But just to make sure you're all up to date with all things VXS, go make sure you follow them.
How much is IWTV?
I believe it is $9.99. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And then how many independent promotions do you get to watch?
Oh, there are
like
over there are hundreds of
plug. We're doing a plug.
There's so many there.
Exactly. It pays for itself. Do one
definitely
month.
Does.
Who cares? Do 1 month.
It definitely does.
Month. Don't be an idiot. Do 1 month.
Do the month, and just stay because you're gonna want to see all the great action because VXS is gonna be back on there, and so many more promotions where you get to see DR.Redacted possibly do some more heinous acts and more blood be spilled.
So, there'll be a lot more heinous acts on there.
So again, go follow VXS so you're up to date with that, and then go follow DR.Redacted as well, so you can see him posting some bloody pics and all the heinous acts that he's done in that squared circle. But there we go, and now we got Tony Mark in the chat saying, "Redacted is God." There you go. I don't know about that.
Yeah, there you go. I got followers. I got worshipers. I got followers.
There you go. He's plugging the show here.
I watched The Mummy the other night. I'm plugging The Mummy. I watched that the other night. It was terrible. You ever watched that movie lately? It does not hold up. The special effects are little.
You're just plugging everything today, aren't you? Let's plug this as well.
I'm very
Tony Mark just said you'll be at
I'm bashing.
I see. Jesus. You'll be at IFC on November 5th. Go check out DR.Redacted there. So I think your match just got announced today too. Yeah. Didn't you guys just fight?
Me and Nurse Bam Sullivan. Yeah. Enemies make best friends or some shit like that. I don't know. Is that how the thing goes?
Okay. Well then. So go check him out there. You can see him live back in the tri-state area.
Bam Sullivan is the nurse. So. He's the nurse. I'm the doctor. He's the nurse.
There you go. That's an interesting pairing. But DR.Redacted, thank you so much again for joining me here as we've been talking all things violent suffering.
You got to hurry up. Your budget's running out. It
really is. We're down to the wire here. So I'm going to thank you again for joining. Like I said, go follow DR.Redacted. Go follow Violence and Suffering. Go check them out this Wednesday night, October the 5th.
I'm on Twitter. Again, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram.
Go find them. If you can find them, I'm just going to show you the Twitter because that's what says DR.Redacted. If you can find his other pages.
I don't do TikTok. Do not look for me on TikTok. I'm not on there. That's a shoot. I'm not on TikTok. I don't fucking.
What would a DR.Redacted TikTok have though? I feel like you'll get kicked off TikTok.
You'll go fucking fantasize it while holding Big Tuna tonight, talking about how you hate vegans.
I don't.
Sick fuck.
Okay, guys. Thank you again for watching the podcast. As always, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people, respect the craft. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.